The room with the best light in it in the church building is the hallway leading to the toilets. Who would have guessed? There they are. And it's quite light here. I'm down at the church building, of course. Just thought I'd give you a quick little tour here and show you what's going on and yeah, tell you some news that we have. Actually, this room here behind me is where Liana is. Liana's just incredible. She's kind of being the caretaker here. There's 14 people living in the church building and she's got overseeing everything, or many things. It's great. Her influence is really good. Her love for the Lord is really influencing the girls, and great atmosphere. Well, actually, it's an okay atmosphere. She's kind of fighting some other influences in the building, but anyway, she's doing it very well. I'll just come through and show you this Bible study. Actually, they've got a few guys here today, only a few. Normally there's more. There's Juliana just here. They're studying Romans. And here we have Peach's Youth Group. They're looking really good. Oh, now I've all filled up. Youth group's up the other end of the building. I think we're going to be... Oh, this room over here is where the grandmas are with the two granddaughters. They both struggle to get around those two Polishkas. And in this room behind that one there, Tanya and her three girls living. Those three girls are full of joy. And at the end here, we have a youth group going on. They're playing some form of Pictionary. I skipped out because they had 7 pairs of 2 each. So it gave me a bit of time to set up for the talking a little bit. I've also put some drops in my eye. So the news that we received a couple of nights ago from Igor Tunik, he's a pastor from down in the east, not far from Avdiivka, about 50 kilometers from Avdiivka, which just fell to the Russians. The news is that the Russians are continuing to push forwards, take more territory, and he and the other pastors and elders down there gathered and made the decision to start evacuating people now, with the expectation that they'll need to, or rather that they don't want to have the situation where it's extremely hurried and there's they're wanting to evacuate thousands, which could quite possibly happen. There's 200, 300,000 people down in that area. And there's a lot of people to evacuate. So he called and asked if we could take some more and help with that when it needs to happen. And I said we could take some more. We can put some more up here and in a few other places around town. But if it's a lot more, then we may need to talk to the local government about some little, I don't know what they're called. They're uninsulated cabins, I guess, just across the road from us. They rent about maybe 8, 9, 10 of them, with a central kitchen and a bathroom block. We could potentially put in eight families there, moving into the spring months. Today's the first day of spring. Nighttime will get down to about 0, but daytime it's heating up to 10 degrees. So it's possible in a couple of weeks' time. It'll be possible anyway to put people in there. Maybe we do that. It depends on how many people he's looking to find places for. And I think it's going to be a lot. Yeah. So that's the news. So we're praying for wisdom. Well, many of us are anyway. in the making of this decision, how many and where we put them up. Yeah. So, been speaking for 5 minutes. We're all good. Ellie's moving forward with wedding plans. Yesterday I dropped off. I took a guy in a hospital and dropped off her passport at the translation services, and that was picked up today by Chris in Kiev. And she's got another few documents to do, but end of May wedding is on the cards. It sounds like it's going to be happening. That'll be nice. Apart from that, yeah, things are going pretty well. Andre, first guy who's from our church who's been a member, who's joined the armed forces, has just gone off for his training. He said two weeks to a month of training, and then he'll be joining. Well, if he passes it, then he'll be joining an assault battalion, and be on the front lines potentially, which is pretty quick training for that. But anyway, he's doing good. We went to visit him a couple of days ago, and he's a fairly calm sort of guy, and he's calmly representing Christ there. It's good. We'll probably visit him again in a few weeks' time. Expecting more guys to be joining up over the next few months as mobilisation kind of kicks into gear again. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for praying. See you again here sometime. You'll see me.